You see the Rio Vista in front of you. That's one of the older homes in Carrollton. We're going to take a drive now down through the main thoroughfare through the the center of Carrollton. A lot of the older homes along here. Down here on the right, in a little bit, you will see another of the Butler Turpin homes, which was, I believe, William's father built this one down here. One of my best friends actually owns and lives in this house now. It'll be off to your right. Just a little bit here. All right, sitting up on the bank there is one of the original Butler homes. And like most cities, it has a downtown that's everybody struggles to keep afloat. We'll make a right down here in a minute, just give you a quick glimpse of the downtown area. There's our courthouse, Carroll County Courthouse. Barbershops, everything off to the right here. American Legion Post, which I'm a member of. Post 41 there. And directly ahead of you, you'll see the Ohio River. You can see how close it sets here. All right, you look to your right here, you'll see the Carroll County Memorial Hospital, built in 1957. Right beside it is the Carroll County Health Department. That's everything we have here for our health services. General Butler State Resort Park. William O. Butler and Family Cemetery in General Butler State Park in Carrollton, Kentucky. Here we have some of the other facilities. We have the building off to the right there. We have our family reunions every year, and then we have tennis courts and basketball courts and other things for families to enjoy. On the left here, we'll make a run up through here. We have the William O. Butler Mansion, which was built circa 1850s. He was a major general during the Civil War. His grandfather, I believe it was, or father, was with General Washington in the Revolutionary War. The Butlers were a military family, all of them. His brother Thomas was a general at the same time. All right, off to your right, you'll see one of the many businesses in the area. When I grew up, this was called M&T Chemicals, and you can see it's called PMC Organics, I believe now. This plant was built here in the 1950s. All right, coming up on our right here is another one of the places for employment. Employs several here in the community. It's Dow. It used to be Dow Corning. It's just Dow now. There's I think about 350 people employed there. All right, you see in front of you there, it's quite a bit ways on up there. It's another 4 or 5 mile. But Kentucky Utilities, you see the generating plant there, the stack from it. And then on our right here, also coming up, it's a drywall facility that they make drywall. It's a gypsum plant called Certainty Gypsum. That came in here in the around the late 90s. And then next to that is North American Stainless, which is a very large facility. It employs, I'm guessing, 500, 600, 700 people. It's on both sides of the road, quite the length here. So there's considerable employment in this county for those people that drive as far as from Louisville and Cincinnati every day to come down here to work. On up from here, which we're not going to get to, is another steel plant and some smaller communities, places to work around that's around that, called Nucor Steel. You can see this is quite extensive, and they continue to enlarge. They own all of the land just north of here, so it's almost solid industry. Carrollton's a little village called Gent up here, which was named after the Treaty of Gent, which ended the War of 1812. Ready? Yeah. No, I'm looking at the old stone jail. This was used all the time I was a child. I'd go by and see prisoners yelling at you outside through the windows there. They used it up until through the 1980s. All right, this is one of the elementary schools here, Carrollton Elementary. When I was a young person, this was built in 1963, 64 year. It was junior high at that time. And in back of it here, we'll come out to where the high school is at now. It first class to enter here, to graduate from here, was in 1970. I did not graduate from here. I graduated from a school over in the middle of town that is now the junior high. They remodeled it. But this is the present. All my children graduated from here in the 90s. We're almost up here, and off to the right, there's another building there that's used for specialty. You can see that's the Area Technology Center, and kids come from around the surrounding counties to go there. They have a lot of shops and things in there. But here's the Carrollton County High School, and straight ahead there you'll see a lot of the sports facilities. The football arena off to the right, baseball straight ahead, girls softball over to the left, track and field over here. Okay. Right. This is the Carroll County Middle School. When I grew up, this was a high school. It was a 3-story building in front here. There's been a lot of add-ons since then. Everything's changed, so they just have a little bit of the foundations about all left of the old high school now. But yeah, that's Carroll County Middle School. We're now at the it's the military memorial here in General Butler State Park. All along here we have bricks that were in memory of a lot of the people who were veterans. Some of them have passed on, some are still living. I'm in here somewhere, I'm not sure where. But you can see it's the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and National Guard. There I am, Norman Abbott, United States Marine Corps, 1969-71, Sergeant, 3rd Marine Air Wing. We're now at the lookout at Butler State Park. It's built by the Civilian Conservation Corps during the Depression, which was an institution that was developed by President Roosevelt. As you know, there was a lot of unemployment then. A lot of young men had no place to go to work, so they developed this, and they would bring them together. My father was part of this in the 30s out of Cincinnati. Joined the what they call the 3 Cs, and was sent to Oregon to work in the logging for most of a year. And this is the Civilian Conservation Corps built this here at Lookout Point in the park. So you can kind of oversee the whole community of Carrollton. You know, you can see where the Ohio River, what we call Point Park. You can't see it from here, but the The Kentucky River flows into Ohio right there, down there. Yeah, right at the top of the stream there. Beautiful. All right, I'm Norm Abbott. This is my home here in Carrollton. We'll conclude the video from here. Just gets an idea. We'll kind of do a sweep that shows the neighborhood, typical of Carrollton. Place where I grew up, proud to call home. Doesn't have everything. Doesn't mean a lot to most people unless you grew up here. We have our share of poor housing, good housing, shortage of housing now, overabundance of places to work though. So it does have that. So thank you, and that concludes our video.